top shorted stocks this week. There's so many of them. Let's check them out on the charts and see the big opportunities coming up for Bed Bath & Beyond, Silvergate Capital Corporation, Design Therapeutics, Groupon, WeWork. Big opportunities that are coming up on the charts. There's a printer. Let me know if you want me to look at any other tickers. Bed Bath & Beyond. We've called so many moves on this thing. Is another one coming? Despite the fact that I think this thing's terrible, sometimes I think it's so terrible that you've got huge opportunities on the go. Are we getting another? Well, the short interest on Bed Bath & Beyond is at 72.23%. If we look at the expiry on that open interest in the next few weeks, we can see that in the 28th of April, things start to pick up with the call to put ratio returning to around 0.5, some sort of balance. But on the 21st, extremely high interest in this $40 target, but an extremely imbalanced open interest profile with 0.2% put to call. So a lot of bulls that are going to lose money based on that put to call ratio typically. Then down to the 14th, where you can see similar situation, 0.1 is the put to call ratio. That's very dangerous for anybody long. So asking for more than one is very, very ambitious because everybody's incentivized to close. On the 6th, still very imbalanced, favoring the short position. And then at the end of March, again, $1 is the target for both long and short because there is an awful lot of interest in this. And when momentum goes, it does pick up quite strongly. A little bit of a gap to aim for in at around 0.95. Currently trading at 0.781. Close that back around 1. Another reason why risk would be on above there. Now would be the time to enter target in those areas. You'd have to manage your risk really, really tight because it could easily not get knocked down. So 0.75. If you do break 1, then targeting in around 194 wouldn't be out of the question. And that's very unlikely you would manage to achieve those targets, but you could follow your trade with a stop in profit. And if it managed to break there, then you could be looking back up at around $4.50, $6 and meeting this downward sloping resistance, give it a third touch, create a proper trend line on the top side of this awful formation. Huge, silly, stupid trade right now. I'm definitely not advocating for people buy this thing. It's so bad that it could go up. Silvergate Capital Corporation. These guys had a huge dip, recovered around 110 to 120% since that most recent low. If it continues back down again, could see it less than dollar at 0.87 to 0.83, 1618 extension. If we instead move back up again, you've got your gap closes at 460. You've another that closes at around 1290, $13, where we have got also a target based on some symmetrical Fibonacci action, and then a similar situation higher up at around 30 to 35. If all of those targets break, Silvergate Capital Corporation recover, and crypto could help take it there, then maybe you're looking at this thing really making strong moves and testing back up towards 135. Long term, if it survives, easy to manage risk at 2.25, break above there, looks like a good opportunity. All to play for still. Design Therapeutics, DSGN, short interest of 41.23%, potential inverted head and shoulders on the 30-minute time frame. If it does manage to exceed then the 50 simple period moving average at $6, and the Rocky Outcrop Flash then is the target around 660, 659, and then a starting place for that trade might be around $6.07. With the risk management zone being defined with that 50 simple and the 30 minute. That's a potential trade setup. You'd have to manage your risk, but it's there. Typically though, we like to start on the daily time frame. Huge gap in around 1062. You also find the 200 period moving average in around 350. If it breaks above there, then you're looking at 1680, and another tiny little gap on the charts on the daily time frame being closed. That would tie up everything that's outstanding. That 30-minute time frame maybe suggesting a little bit of a potential trade setup. So that's DSGN. Be very careful to manage your risk. We've got other stocks that I could look at. Let me know if you want me to. Send me a wee fax. Of course, I'm happy to look at GameStop, AMC, and any cryptos. If you're new to Tradespotting, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hey? Packing the value into that. So you should join the free Discord where we do things like this. Many of us all day, every day at www.discord.gg/Rocky Outcrop. Thanks for watching. See you later today for the live show.
I'll see you when you get there. Sing!
If you ever get there, see you when you get there.